Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Up next, it's our main event between the Arizona Cardinals and the Baltimore Ravens. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from the bank. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Nice shot.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
180. Nice shot.
Jackson now on 3rd. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals work some magic on that return. They took the interception all the way back to the 30.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Trying to run it in, Connor. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Only need one more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Connor. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. And we'll see what they do about 4th and goal in a few minutes. We've reached the end of our first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Go on.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. As their quarterback, Brock, he's the one told them to get it done in moments like this. But even though he's the one who scored, you and I both know he is not the one who made it happen on that 4th down.
It's pride up front. That was all the guys up top that just said, listen, man, we are going to work this thing. We're going to give you a push. And, Kay, let me tell you, as a quarterback, you know right away. You can feel that push and that surge. And those big guys led the way for 6.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Rasheen Ali on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hands up. Turn on. 180. Hands up.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it's going to be 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Sit on. Sit on. 180. Sit on.
3rd and long for him here. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Do quickly here.
A gain of 6 yards.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
180.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And this is taken ahead to the 42. Sent down by rookie Cody Simon.
2 yards on the pickup.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
The 42-yard line.
180.
And again, it's Jackson. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. First and 10 from the 32. They go play fake with Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again is Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for two.
Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he gets in. The two-point try puts him in front by one. 8-7.
Ravens 8.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and two straight incompletions. It made this third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. They are going to go. Here's Murray. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
26-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
And he gets in for two. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play.
Makes the score. Ravens 16.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, Well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's Kyler to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Now Kyler. This connects with Higgins. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Another throw coming for Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he hangs on to that football brought through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've got first down here from the 36. Throwing again, Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Murray from the pistol. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Throwing here, Murray. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
3rd down, Connor gets it. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
yards. And the Baltimore first down.
From the red zone now. Has some room to work. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Sit hot, Dot. Sit hot. Ready? Finish it up. Sit up.
Henry